Well, hey, welcome back to the Backyard Carpenters. Another exciting project. I am not in my backyard. I am in my garage. I've got all kind of fans trying to blow on me, and this is the project. Right? It's a table that I'm afraid is a veneer. Let me get the camera a little closer. But it was not protected. You see all the little water marks where people were putting tea, glass, or whatever, so pretty well scratched up. Let's walk around this way, and this is the back. It's the back. All right, so I've got a lot of tightening up to do on the legs. I got a lot of puttying I got to do, and then I'll have to decide about what to do about that. That's a veneer. Then I'll have to strip down and re-veneer it. I've done it once before, but it ain't fun. But anyway, I'm Van, the Backyard Carpenter, and Jane is working for the county today. But I've got to make you a promise this time. A lot of times I'm so busy on the project, I'm not paying attention. I need to be recording something. So this time when I redo this piece of furniture, which is going to be a series from a customer that has a series of furniture needs to be done, I will step by step show you what I'm doing. Recently we were at a class reunion, and I actually had people coming up to me and saying, on your YouTube channel, you know, Backyard Carpenters, baby boomers can do. I followed it and did some furniture. I didn't realize it. So I promise I'm going to go in detail on how I'm going to redo this. So let me get started. The first thing I'm going to do is start on the bottom, and I've got a bunch of bolts, I got a bunch of screws all over the place that I've got to tighten up. Kind of need to oil these up a little bit, tighten that up a little bit. See, one of the see the leg, it do like this. The leg is wobbly, so. And then I've got to put putty in places like this. All right, so I'm going to start with the bottom, get it done, and decide what I'm going to do top. And then I'm going to have to contact the customer, because we really haven't talked about stain color, but I'm going to have to talk about stain color. But first, let's kind of get this thing back in shape so it's tight and uniform, and kind of grease up some of the stuff that's rusted. Just said I had to cut the fan off so you'll be able to hear me on this video. So what I'm doing first is I'm climbing up this ladder, and I'm looking down to see what kind of screw they use. And of course it's just a straight head screw. So now I've got to go over here and grab a screwdriver. So I'm going to the handy dandy collection. Well, I may need this one. Let's see. Okay. Now, this is one of the ones that's loose, and I'm having to use a screwdriver to get, a flashlight to get to it. Getting better. Getting better. By the way, just a bit of trivia. These were the first type screws, metal screws. They're just straight heads. Since then, we've gone to a screw head that's got 7 points, which is easier to grip. So I'm just going to go around and oh, I should get down a little bit. I'm just going to go around with this screwdriver now and just tighten up all the screws, everything that's loose. Yeah, just to make it more sturdy. So that's all I'm doing right now. Alright, so I went around and actually tightened up like 50 screws. I also took some WD-40 and oiled these down so they work a little better. So now I got to use a socket. Alright, got to use a socket. And I've got to tighten these up. They have come loose. on the agenda is I have got some sandable, paintable wood filler, okay, and I've got a bunch of cracks that I've got to put some wood filler in. And so I'm going to use, believe it or not, this is my grandfather's from the 1930s. So, I hope you can hear me over the stand, but I got to have the fan on. So I kind of stepped you through on what I'm doing to fill up all these cracks. I did tighten down all the screws, tighten down all the bolts. And so now it's just a matter of keep going around, filling in all the cracks with this putty, and eventually get with the customer and decide what color stain they want. I have a chart that I'll take to them, they can pick it up. But anyway, this is the end of day one. It's getting a little too hot, and so I'm gonna win. And I'm gonna go inside and take it easy, cool off for a while, and talk to my wonderful wife. So I'm Van, the Backyard Carpenters, and if Jane was here, she would say, baby boomers can do. And we're on YouTube. This is the end of day one. All right, there will be many more days on this particular project. Once I'm through with the bottom, I got to turn it over, start working on the top. So catch us on YouTube. Again, we're the baby boomer. No, excuse me. We're Backyard Carpenters, baby boomers can do. And subscribe, like us, make any comments. And so day one has ended. I'll see you for day two later.